guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you my installation, I suppose, of my new plant shelves. I recently got new plant shelves, I think like a week ago, and I needed to figure out how to put my grow lights on them, how to set them up, how to make them work for me. If you don't know me already, my name is Emma and I make houseplanting content all over the internet, so if you want to follow along with my houseplanting journey and learn something along the way, stick around, watch some more of my videos, and subscribe to my channel. Originally, this video was gonna be within the plant chores vlog that I posted like 2 videos ago, but that ended up being really long, and I feel like this was an interesting video within itself. So here's a video of me problem solving putting together my plant shelves and figuring out how to get grow lights on them and what plants to put on them and just like the general struggle of it all. Okay, so these are my new plant shelves. I'm so stoked on them. I've just kind of thrown stuff on just quickly because I was doing them over the weekend, like building them, and I wanted to like take some time to figure out how I wanted to hang the grow lights, etc. So this is kind of where we're starting with. They're the, I think it's pronounced Vitsjo shelves from IKEA, but I got them on the Facebook Marketplace, and they have lovely glass shelves which allow light to get through, which I quite like, and on top and the very bottom are wooden, but I think they look really, really nice. And once this cabinet is out of the way, Claire, if you're watching this, pick up your cabinet. But yeah, so once the cabinet's out of the way, I can really like fully put it to where I want it to be. But I wanna sort something out because it is taller than my previous one. So I think my previous one went up to about there. And so these plants that were previously on the top, they weren't quite as squished to the ceiling. Like, we don't have the highest ceilings in this flat, and so things get squished up there when it's this tall. So I was thinking, do you think it'd be weird if I took out this glass shelf and then I put the tall plants on here and they could go through to there, and I could put shorter plants up there? My only worry with that is like you can't really see the shorter plants up there. They don't have to be short. Like this sort of thing would go really well up there, and like maybe even my branchifolia, branca something rather. Like the plants can still be quite tall, like so you'd still be able to see them. They just wouldn't be as jam-packed. I don't know. But I like having the bottom as sort of Cleo safe zones. So right now I've just got my prop and acclimation boxes down there and my soils. I could, in theory, like switch that up as well. I just need to see. I think I probably in the end will need to get more grow lights than I have at the minute, because right now I have one 2-headed gooseneck, a single-headed gooseneck with a Sansi bulb, and then 3 fluorescent bulbs, which will suffice. And like it sufficed on the old one, but the old one was very, very small, so I need to figure out how I can arrange them on here to fit how I want and get everything the light it needs, which is the challenge. So we're gonna do some configuration, and I don't know how much I'm gonna talk through this or if I'm just gonna make it a montage, because I can't talk and think at the same time. My brain just does not do that at all. So I'll tell you if anything important happens, and when I go to like actually stick the lights on, I will give you information about how I'm doing that. So yeah, cool. Let's take these plants off and see what we can do with the shelves. Quick rearranging. Really freaking annoying. So my camera battery died, and before, whenever my camera battery died, it would be fine and I'd be able to still have the footage. But lately, when it's been dying, like the footage just gets, it's like corrupted, which is really annoying. It didn't used to have this problem. But I basically just did a bunch of stuff with the shelves and you can't even see it. So I'm going to talk you through what I've done. So I did what I said. I took this shelf out and put the big plants on here. I've got some smaller plants up there, which is fine. I just feel like they're really out of the way, and not in a good way out of the way. I just feel like I can't see them as much as I would want them to. So maybe having stuff on top of there long term isn't a solution. And I also don't know how I feel about having the shelf taken out, because like this bar is still here and like you can't take that out. I mean, I suppose I could, but it might ruin the structural integrity of the shelves. Like, I could at least take the front one out. It would still have the vertical one. I'd have to disassemble the entire thing to do that though. So that's not gonna happen. So I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure whether or not I like it. It kind of sucks that I'd be losing such tall space because I don't really have vertical space anywhere else. I've got a couple places, but like not really anything major. And so that's something that I need to figure out going forward. I need vertical space for taller plants. It's fine, I'm gonna leave it for now, we'll see. I was also thinking maybe I could put this soil up at the top and then have plants on this shelf and then bring those boxes down at the bottom. I am not sure about that either. I'm gonna leave it for now, just because I'm gonna give myself some time to see if I like this. But for now, I think that's what it is. And then I'm gonna put a grow light up here, and then 2 there, and then I'll gooseneck 1 there. I think that's the current plan. So I'm gonna try and put those up now and electrify the thing. See if we can get some good grow lights going on in here. So I have my classic Maros Smart Power Strip. I love this thing so much, and they work really well, and I love the app, and it's compatible with Google Home, which is what we use for the rest of our house. So absolutely love this. 100% gonna be continuing to use this. I'll again link it down below. Got it off Amazon. Really, really love this. And I'm just gonna plug it into a socket back there. So these lights, the ones I had on my old shelves, and I have these in my IKEA cabinet as well, are the Hot 5 24 watt lights. I do quite like them, but going forward, I don't think I would get a fluorescent bulb, just because it's not as long lasting. Given these have lasted me quite a long time, like several years, and I do use them quite a lot still. So I'm happy with them. Long term, I'm not gonna keep getting these. I don't even think they still make these. If they do, I can't seem to find them on the internet, so. It's okay, it didn't break. I was saying I can't seem to find them on the internet. So if they do still make them, great. If not, that's fine as well. Because I'll probably get LED ones when I move forward. But I'm going to use command strip Velcro. So this is also what I've used in the cabinet. I asked people over on Instagram what they use for their lights. A lot of people said like heavy duty double stick tape. Some people just said like the 3M like command tape. I personally like to use the Velcro. I don't know why I like the Velcro, but I do like it better. And that's what's worked really well for the cabinet. So I figure this isn't gonna be any more humid than the cabinet, and they've stayed fine in the cabinet. So I'm gonna be using these. I just got these from my local shop, but I will link some down below. But they're super easy to use, and they're like then removable, so like I could clean the shelves if I wanted to. Not that I ever do, but like I could. Like I've stuck 2 together. They're just Velcro. You can peel them apart like that. And they're super heavy duty. So I'm gonna stick them back together. Take off one side. And attach it to the grow light. And do the same on this side. Nice and stuck on there. And then I'm gonna take these two sides off and, or like these two like backs of the stickies off, and put this, stick it up onto the shelf and like hold it for a minute. You're probably supposed to do it for longer, but it's fine. And hopefully I get it in place the right time, or the first time, because I only get one shot. So it will be fine, I'm sure, but yeah, we're just gonna go for it. I also don't like that I can just like take apart the lights so easily to sort of... Oh, that's not worked. Okay, why not? Why have you not worked? Are you not sticky enough? Okay, so one side's worked and one side hasn't, so it might just be that the like stickiness is expired from it. I have a bunch more, it just means I'll need to buy more before I finish putting up all the lights, which is kind of annoying, but I'll live. Hopefully this won't ruin my plants. Okay. And they're not working. These are probably expired, to be honest. Because I have no idea when I got them. But I feel like sticky stuff does expire, so yeah, like it just rips right off. So I'm not gonna put the grow lines up today. I'll try and get some more of these soon. Maybe I'll order some on Amazon for next day shipping. It's just really annoying because I wanted to do this today because Joe's not home. What else I could do? Nothing else. There's nothing else. That was like my main afternoon task. Okay, so we're gonna pause this afternoon task, do the rest tomorrow, hopefully get some better stuff and do it tomorrow. That's annoying and disheartening because like it worked so well in the cabinet. Like why isn't it working now? And like you'd think this would be a better environment than the cabinet. Maybe there's like not oil or something, but like it's not dusty. I don't know. I'm gonna need to troubleshoot it and figure it out. So I'm going to take my time. Maybe look back over what y'all said on Instagram about how to do it. So yeah. Annoying. It's a new day and I'm ready to tackle this again. I just stepped on all my lights. I should really not just leave them on the floor. But I think I might have found the solution for these. So I'm still like really annoyed that they just fall apart, but it's fine, I can manage. Cool. So when I was putting away the clips that it had on before that I used with the cable ties, I was just like rooting around in my spares bag of stuff for these lights specifically, and I found these little clips which attach on the same way on the top here, but I'm like positive that these are for putting in a screw. Sorry if you can hear the plane. They're for putting a screw in. And so I had to search through my like little mini screws because the ones it came with were like a little bit too thick or too long for what I needed. But I had to look through the screws and I found this tiny one, which I think could be a good depth. So I'm gonna try to screw these clippy things into that and hopefully it'll work. I've also decided that I absolutely hate this section. I want there to be 2 shelves. And it sucks that I can't have a taller section. So it's something that I'm gonna need to like figure out. I'm just gonna have to find a different place to put taller plants, which is fine, I can do that. But it is something that I do not like. And so I'm gonna retake these plants off and reconfigure again. I feel like I've taken these plants on and off of these shelves like 4.5 times at this point. So let's take these off. I mean, just these ones really, and these ones. And then we can have a look and see how we can get these shelves to do what I want. Because I might want to take this off to screw this in so I can like really get it in there properly. So yeah, let's take away the plants. Getting this Scandapsus in and out is such a freaking pain. Oh my goodness. This plant, it is too big at this point. Cool. So I'm gonna try and screw the light into this. Let me bring it down to the floor. Okay. Ah, yep. It's like ever so slightly too long. Like that's not safe. Need shorter screws, need shorter screws. Maybe I can use the ones the shelf came with. Yeah. I don't know if they'll fit with the lights on, but we can try. Oh my god, that works. Like not quite perfectly. Perfect enough. Okay, I'm actually really pleased with that. It doesn't really need to be screwed into the top that much. I'll just screw 2 corners in. Just 2. And it should be fine. Let's try and put it back. Oh. The things we do for our plants. Yes. Frickin' works. I'm like really chuffed about this, if you couldn't tell. And if I could get the cable to run down the back edge there instead of down the side. That would be dope. And so I'm putting that shelf back in. And I think just one on each level. I was gonna put two on this one, but I think I can only do one on each. That's fine, that's fine. And I'm gonna try the command strips on the glass because they work for glass in my cabinet, so I don't see why they wouldn't here. I am gonna clean the glass first because if it's like dusty or anything, maybe it won't stick or like oily, I don't know. So I'm gonna go get the command strips again. Hopefully they work because that would be amazing. Like that looks really good. Really happy with it. Okay, let's see what we can find. Maybe I should do it similarly as I did the top one and bring it down so I'm not trying to like push up on it and it'd be weird. I can just use the floor to my advantage. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I don't have another half to this one, but I'm pretty sure they stick to themselves. So I'm just gonna cut it in half and hope that works. Oh yeah, baby. This is great. This is actually really great. Brilliant. All is well, all is fine, it's okay, this is perfect. Can you tell I'm a little bit stressed about this? And then this is the lower shelf anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it's not quite perfect. And if it ends up falling, it's not the end of the world because it is gonna be over the prop boxes, so it should be fine. Yes, okay. Yes. Now I'm gonna clean them because I'm pretty sure I got crap all over them. I'm a freaking genius. I've got freaking computer Velcro, which I can use to put the cords around the... I love myself. And it's black, so you won't like see it that much. Yes. Oh my god, okay. I'm proud of myself for being a cheapo. This is great. Oh, let me see if I can show you. So I've just computer Velcroed like all of that. And so it sits like basically flush. This is brilliant. That looks so nice. Oh my goodness, okay. So I've plugged them all in and I've had to put them on the not bottom shelf because the cord for this gooseneck isn't quite long enough to reach the bottom. But it'll be okay there because this is gonna be prop boxes anyway, so it's not like it's in the way of something. And it's probably slightly easier to access as well. Access, not access. Access. Cleo? Hello. How do you like the shelves? I could care less, Mom. So now I guess I'm just gonna put stuff back on the shelves, but I'm kind of lost at what to do for some stuff because it's just too tall. It's gonna be a balance, I think, and figuring out that balance is gonna be tough. Should I cut it? I kind of can't now. I can't cut it. I can't cut it. It's too long. I can't cut it. Oh, it might need to go somewhere else. Full stop. Somewhere I can trail it someplace. So that's all the plants that are gonna fit on here right now. From the ones that were on here before. I might go around my collection and find like other bits and bobs that would fit well, and then see if I can put other things in those places. It's gonna be a pain. I've also got like all of the plants in these corners that have had like pests that once they're like ready, I'm sure they can go back and some can go on these shelves as well. So it'll be fine. It's just like, where do I put them all? Okay, so I think I'm finished for now. It's definitely a work in progress. I think I need to take some more time and like think about it. But I just gathered a bunch of small plants. I took some things out of the cabinet, which might be a risk, but I can pay attention to them for a little bit. And yeah, so should we do the inaugural lights on? If I can find my phone. Drum roll, please. Oh my goodness. I'm actually really proud of this. I think it looks amazing. I'll turn the lights off and give you a quick look at what I've put out here. Who knows if any of it's gonna stay, but for now, this is what it is. So we've got some Hoyas up there, some Syngonium, my cream splash, which I took out of the cabinet. Don't know why I did that, but I have, because it fits up here nicely. My Monstera Peru, Anthurium forgetii at the back, the Alocasia, some Cebu Blue, some like random bits and bobs, my small Paraiso Verde, Syngonium Frost, Marantas, more Syngoniums. I took my, what's that, my Burlemarx Fantasy out of the cabinet, Ficus Shaveriana, an Anthurium that I'm still meant to trade. It's been like literally a year at this point. Some Hoyas in moss, my Peperomia Frost, my little Varicosum, my Dark Lord, because it's actually not that tall. I mean, eventually I'm going to put it on a pole, but right now it's not that tall. Another Fairyana, my Dark Form, Trubii, and then prop boxes there. And I will put all this soil back underneath there so it all fits nicely. But I am really chuffed with that. I mean, I have to find homes for these plants. The snake plant, Alocasias, gotta find homes for those. But I think I can do that. I'll just have to have a look around and see where I can put them, but I'm sure I'll find somewhere. Oh, and this is where I put the Exotica. It's not perfect. I don't think I like it there, but for now, it will be fine, I guess. Or I'll figure somewhere else to put it, but for now, that's kind of where it fits. Honestly, it literally goes all the way down to the ground. So I like wound it back up. But it's fine. It is what it is for now. But yeah, otherwise I'm like super chuffed about those shelves. So that is it. Those are my plant shelves. I am so freaking chuffed with them. I think they look so good, and I'm really excited to fill them out more and see what else I can get on there. Maybe put some more smaller stuff in. Hopefully they work really well, and then once Claire gets her cabinet, I'll be able to like really sort the space how I want to. So yeah, I'm very excited about them, and I'm really glad that the girl lights worked out in the end, because I was I was just sitting there for a couple days like, what the heck am I supposed to do? But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below and leave a comment about other houseplantey things you'd like me to talk about in the future, and subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!